What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This is once again Scott Porter back for day number 4 of our brand new HeroClix unboxing series for DC's Batman Team Up. That is right, and Team Up is just the tip of the iceberg as far as the threads that are pulled to get the set that we have sitting in front of us. I mean, you start with Batman, his team up with Scooby-Doo and Mystery Inc. You go into his old sidekick Robin and Teen Titans Go. Beast Boy is a part of that. You pull in the Doom Patrol. I don't know how the Green Lantern Corps ended up here, but they are all over this set. You have the Batman and Scooby-Doo team up with the Brave and the Bold subtitle. It was a movie that came out a couple of years ago, and you've got a bunch of Batman villains because of that. So we have a ton of stuff in this set. Some of it expected, a lot of it just not expected at all. So I think we're going to probably just continue that trend today. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to pull out of these two boosters, but this is day 4. If you haven't watched days 1 through 3, go back, take a gander, and we'll wait for you. We'll just sit here and wait. Welcome back. Okay, day 4, here we go. Without further ado, I think I'm just going to start opening stuff. My brain is spinning thinking, what else could we get? Who else could we get? Some of it has been right on, but I just, at this point, I really don't know. We got Mossy Manos, which was something cool. The Teen Titans East consists of Mossy Manos, Kid Flash, Speedy, Aqualad, and I think Bumblebee actually was a part of that in the Teen Titans OG series. Teen Titans Go, there's a bigger roster, I think, but I could see maybe we get a couple of more of those characters. Bumblebee would be really cool in this set. Getting Mossy Manos was very unexpected for me, but I think maybe that leads the way for maybe Bumblebee to be a part of this thing. We got Jinx. She has a relationship with Kid Flash, so maybe we get a Kid Flash in this thing. Kid Flash and her, that was really the reason. She had a lot of doubts in being part of the Hive 5 back in the day, or being part of Hive, the bad guys in the Teen Titans series, and Kid Flash helped confirm to her that she really wasn't evil. She was doing something for the wrong reasons, and she became a good guy. I think she joins Teen Titans as well. So maybe, I don't know, Kid Flash, maybe Bumblebee. Besides that, I don't know. I don't know what's next, man. And maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe Speedy wasn't a part of that. I think it was actually Artemis was the archer, and that there are so many, whatever. Anyway, so many archers in DC, man. So many archers in DC. Green Arrow, Red Arrow, the whole thing. But here we go. Booster number 1 today. Let's see what we get. Hey guys, thanks for being here with me. Today what the heck? It's chase time, folks. It is chase time. We pulled a chase on day 4. I'm going to set that to the side and we'll open the next booster. And I'll save the chase for just a minute. Also today, after we open these two boosters, we are going to get into this bad boy. The Teen Titans Go and Scooby-Doo Batman Team Up Miniatures game. It's crazy. Oh, we haven't seen Cyborg yet. I think he's Cyborg or Beast Boy. I don't think we've seen yet. So we still need a couple of the Teen Titans characters. Let's see. This next this next booster has another ring in it. We got the red ring of Rage. I'll just put that on. All right, and put this Indigo ring on as well. All right, so we got our second ring. Awesome. Oh, and look at that. We did get Kid Flash. All right, with his big old head. These chibi-style characters, they got huge heads. That's a huge head. We got, Penguin. That's cool. Penguin and the Joker were a big part of the Batman Brave and the Bold cartoon for a little while. There we go. Let's see, we've got Robot Man, who we've already seen, but I'll just look at his sculpt again, and then, yes, I was thinking we might get him on another day as well, Aquaman, who was part of the Mystery Solvers group that happens in the Batman and Scooby-Doo Brave and the Bold team up movie. I think, what was that, 2020, 2019, 2018? Somewhere around there. It was pre-pandemic, so maybe 2018, 2019? Anyway, movie is very fun, definitely worth watching. I've talked about it a lot today, but it's seeming like it's coming true, where we're getting a lot of the heroes from that and the villains. So maybe Black Canary maybe Martian Manhunter, maybe Detective Chimp. Those were the rest of the heroes that were in that movie. Aquaman being here is great, but it's his traditional Aquaman costume in keeping with kind of the rest of the comic book continuity characters that we've gotten today. We've seen Clayface, who was in that movie but looks like his comic counterpart, Catwoman, Poison Ivy. It's been a lot of that same. Of course, there's a Harley Quinn cartoon out there, so maybe we got some Harley Quinn in this. She's also in that movie as well. So Aquaman in that movie is hilarious to me. He is just clumsy, powerful, breaking stuff down all the time. He is the furthest thing from a mystery solver, but he just wants to be a part of the team so bad that Batman finally relents and lets him be a part of the team. So let's take a look at Aquaman first. Here we go. Atlantis Justice League Monster Ruler Warrior, set number 43. He's got that classic Arthur costume there with the golden scales up top, the green pants, the fins on the back of his leg. King of the Seven Seas is a trait. At the beginning of the game, generate 7 water terrain markers anywhere on the map. 7. Okay. The king used the conch. Conch? Ever since I read Lord of the Flies, I've never made my mind up on how I want to... I always say conch. Do you say a conch shell? I don't know. The king used the conch. Leadership. When Aquaman uses it and succeeds after resolutions, you may generate a water terrain marker in a square within range or generate a tentacle bystander. Oh! He's who uses the tentacles. Okay, we got 4 of them. So, I mean, he can generate 7 squares of water and then with this power, use leadership and generate a water terrain marker in a square within range, or generate a tentacle bystander, max of 8, in a square of water terrain within range. If a 6 was rolled, you may generate both. He's got, let's see, he's got a 4 range here. This is a monarchy, and I rule. Close combat expert, empower. When Aquaman uses empower, he may treat friendly characters with the dolphin symbol occupying water terrain as adjacent. So guess what, folks? He's empowering these tentacles when they're popping themselves up out of the water terrain that he's creating all over the map. And it doesn't say a max, it says a max of tentacles. It does not say a max of water terrain, nor does it say that the king used the conch power, that the water terrain markers he creates when he succeeds using leadership go away. So he can have just water dotting all over the map, and these tentacles come up and out. They have plasticity, 10 attack with their own special attack power, quake, giant reach of 3. It's called Tentacle Slap. Wow. He's pretty impressive. I like this guy a lot. 100 points or 50 points. And that's the thing. In that movie, he's very, very silly, but he's still super powerful. And I think they gave us a really comic-worthy version of him right here. A very powerful version of the King of Atlantis. I like this Aquaman a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, in the cartoon, he's just like larger than life, super clumsy. I want to be a part of the mystery gang. Let me in, Batman. He comes in like dressed up as a French detective at some point to try and gain entrance into the group, like an Inspector Clouseau type, and it's a very funny scene. So, again, worth watching the movie, but that is a click that is worthy of the King of the Seas, to me. Okay, Penguin. We've seen plenty of penguins in our life. Let's take a look at another Mr. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld politician. Running Gotham's Underworld. Friendly characters with the Batman enemy team ability have Gotham Underworld as well. And that is a trait, so anybody on his team. Arkham Asylum, Gotham City Underworld politician, keywords, theme team, and then everybody's gaining that team ability where they gain the ability to carry 1 or 2 passengers. Very cool. 50 or 25 points. I like the way this penguin looks. It's not your traditional animated looking penguin. You know, my favorite version of penguin ever, of course, from the Arkham series. I believe Nolan North voices that penguin. He's got that kind of Cockney accent. Really dangerous inside the asylum. And I don't want to go another minute without saying rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. I played Nightwing in the Arkham series, And the first ever time I went to a soundstage to record for Nightwing, Kevin had already recorded his Batman dialogue, and he is forever my Batman, just as he is so many people out there. And I, I say the words "still lurking around on rooftops, old man" as my first line I deliver in the game, and they had already recorded his dialogue, and he responds to me, and it's Kevin's voice in my cans. As a fan of Batman the Animated Series growing up, I had heard his voice as Batman for years of my life. Bucket list to work with him, and I heard his voice, and I literally looked at our director in the booth and said, "I'm sorry, I just need a minute." I had to walk out of the booth because I was like so intimidated by that voice of Kevin Conroy coming through. Rest in peace, man. Great loss for every fan of Batman out there in the world, and there are so very many of us. You're loved, you're missed, you're incredible, man. All right, let's get back to the unboxing series. I just had to say that. Thanks, y'all, for giving me the space to do so. Okay, moving on. We've got Kid Flash here. Now, Kid Flash, if anybody watched Justice League Unlimited, Kid Flash in the Teen Titans cartoon was voiced by Michael Rosenbaum, who also voiced the Flash in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. He was voiced by somebody else in Teen Titans Go, I believe. His storyline in Teen Titans is really cool. Kind of comes in, helps Jinx decide that she doesn't quite want to be evil, does the Teen Titans East thing. Really, really cool. His main role in Teen Titans Go is more of a foil for Robin. Poaching the Titans. Yep, here you go. So it's very Teen Titans Go-ish here. Teen Titans and Speedster keywords. Poaching the Titans free. Roll a d6. On a roll of 5 or 6, remove an action token from an adjacent friendly character that's less points than Kid Flash or that he shares a keyword with. Okay, so leadership, just without gaining an action token, is what that power is to me. He's got the team ability of the Titans. Free pizza, hot tub, party bus, too fast, let me do all the work, boom, just stop 10 crimes, super speed, remember. So basically he comes in, if I remember the episode where he comes into the Teen Titans Go universe, and let's take a look at his stats real quick. Pretty solid. He's a speedster. Moss and Manos can both carry him, which is very cool, while they're doing their hypersonic stuff. Yeah, I think his episode of Teen Titans Go, he pops in and he like becomes a member of the Teen Titans, and they're like, yeah, let him in, he's awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then he kind of replaces Robin, like takes Robin's place. And Robin starts like, he's like odd man out all of a sudden. He challenges Kid Flash to a bunch of different things. He loses every single one of them, which is, you know, what happens to Robin an awful lot in Teen Titans Go. They make him kind of inept, where he was such an incredible leader and so fantastic in Teen Titans OG. In Teen Titans Go, he... I don't know, he's made fun of all the time. He's got baby hands. He's, everybody calls him a shrimp. He still, you know, can get stuff done. But anyway, I think that's the Kid Flash episode of that. All right, Red Lantern ring. Let me take this off of my finger here. I love that you can wear them while you're playing, by the way. It's actually a wearable ring for the HeroClix player. Look at that. Who knew? WizKids fashion. Okay, let's look at it. Red Lantern Corps. Effect. Poison. If this character can already use poison, when they use it, damage dealt is penetrating. Power. If no construct generated by this character was on your force this turn, generate a red construct that hasn't been generated by this character this game. If this character has a listed keyword, the power effect is activated as free instead. So this is set number 6 as far as objects and equipables go, and constructs as well. We've seen as high of a number as 46, so I'm guessing, maybe 7 of each of these things. So maybe there's 7 constructs, and there's 7 different rings, and then there's, 49? I don't know. If we see a number higher than 49, maybe there's like 6 constructs and 7 rings. Then you can make each of the constructs and each of the colors of the rings. I don't know. I'm guessing now, I'm spitballing, but we've seen pretty high numbers on these things. Set number 53 for the fire hydrant, the indigo fire hydrant. If you take a look at the card here, yeah, set number 53, so shoot, there's even more. How many constructs are there? This is insane. Guys, we're gonna have like, all right, let's just say 7 rings, 7 objects per, that's 49 plus, that's 56. Are we going to have 56 objects to collect in this set? That's insane. That's crazy. Whole different level of stuff in this one. Okay, all right. Breaking into the next booster here, and we do have a new type of construct. Very cool. We have a chase, which is crazy, and guess what? Very unexpected for me. I don't know if it is for you. We have seen Shaggy before. I just want to make sure this is the same set number as that other Shaggy, so we don't have even more surprises with Shaggy, like Super Shaggy from yesterday. We have, I'll start with the construct, I guess, a stop sign, a violet stop sign. We have, yes, this is awesome, Red Raven. Very cool. We still haven't seen a prime in this set. I haven't seen any A's and B's, so I'm not sure. Maybe there's just no primes in the set. I mean, there's got to be primes, right? We've got a character I never expected to see in Sportsmaster. That's right, Sportsmaster. Look at that. And then we have our chase, Scrappy-Doo. So the back of the booster, I'm going to pull these guys back here. The back of the booster had Fred and Daphne and Velma and Shaggy and Scoob. No Scrappy. So we got Scrappy-Doo as a, I mean, very controversial character within the, you know, the Scooby-Doo truthers. I don't know. I don't know if that's true at all. Scrappy-Doo is our chase that we pulled in this break. So I guess the Scooby-Doo characters are chases, but maybe they're like uber super powered versions of them, just like we got in the Play at Home kit. I have no idea what these chases are going to do. I was thinking we would have lantern chases maybe, but Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, why not? That's the chase. All right. Can you tell, guys, I am so thrown by this set. Usually I'm up here, I'm sharing lore, I'm so like in tune with what's coming in the set. This set has thrown me for a loop, and it's refreshing, and I love it. Okay, we'll look at the stop sign first. Very simple. We're going to have all 7 versions of this. Stop and think it over is the trait. Opposing characters within 2 squares can't use improved movement. Okay, pretty simple, easy mechanic there. Boom, you got to have the ring, create the stop sign. If you need to keep some characters from being able to come up on the elevation with you, or, you know, whatever way to halt them from doing what they're trying to do. Let's go with Sportsmaster next. Okay, Sportsmaster, really interesting addition here. Sportsmaster has appeared in Young Justice, in the Young Justice cartoon. And Artemis was a member of Titans East, and guess what? Sportsmaster is her dad. And I think in Young Justice, it's Artemis and Cheshire, I think, are his kids in Young Justice. So maybe we got ties to a whole different card. Maybe we're going to get some Young Justice love here, which is another show that just people love, including me. I love Young Justice, the Young Justice cartoon that DC puts out. Okay, Sportsmaster. Look at this, man. Injustice Society, Secret Society, a supervillain, Suicide Squad, assassin, celebrity, martial artist, and past. Lawrence Kroc is his name. Rally. When Sportsmaster makes an attack, you may replace a die in the attack roll with one of his rally dice. Dangerous batting practice. Incapacitate. When Sportsmaster uses it, he also deals normal damage to hit characters given an action token. Wait a minute. Okay. Incap and natural damage. He's got 3 targets and 5 range here. So, yeah, he can deal actual damage and incap them all at the same time. Of course, the damage is split up. Illegal defensive shift. Toughness. Free. Choose one for Sportsmaster to use until your next turn. Combat reflexes or energy shield deflection. He's got slap shot, hike, rugby scrum, hammer throw, unregulated uniform. Yeah, we got to throw some penalty flags on this guy. On the back here, he's a wild card, of course. Now, you've seen him in the comic books here and there. All-American Comics. Look at this. Guy was created in 1947, y'all. Of course, Sportsmaster. Definitely feels like a villain who was created in the 1940s. Not gonna lie. He's got running shot. He's got that special power, that end cap with damage. He's dealing 3 damage on that first click, so he can end cap 3 different targets and then split that 3 damage how he wants to deal actual 3 damage, which is cool. 5 range, 3 targets, like I said. Sportsmaster, that's a deep cut. Deep cut, WizKids. I'm here for it all day long. What a tie-in, too, because now I'm like, my head's spinning. I'm like, can we get some Young Justice? We're going to get Aqua. We got to get Aqualad, right? We got to get, oh, man, this is great. Are we going to get Artemis in this set? Is Artemis going to be in this set? Dude, this set is nuts. Okay, Red Raven is next. Red Raven, the whole story with Red Raven. And does she have her multiple Trigon eyes? Yes. Red Raven is a... So in Teen Titans OG and in Teen Titans Go, Raven has these multiple personalities inside her crystal. And sometimes when that crystal is broken or when that crystal is accessed, you see all these emoticons, basically, versions of herself, like a yellow super happy Raven or a green super jealous Raven or whatever the colors are, how they match. And Tara Strong voices all of them. And then Red Raven is the embodiment of her demonic. Like, she's the daughter of Trigon, right? So she's got that whole Trigon. So it's got Trigon eyes, you know, the multiple eyes. And you can see on this sculpt, she has that. If we can go top down there, yeah, she's got her multiple eyes there. Very, very cool. And, you know, she's really destructive, full of rage. Red Raven, that's really cool. But I would have expected Red Raven to maybe be a prime. Again, like, what? I don't know what the primes are going to, like, I don't, whatever. Usually I can at least, like, read the tea leaves and figure one out by this point. Haven't figured one out. Red Raven, let's read. Here we go. Teen Titans, Brute, Celebrity, Monster, Mystical, Rally Die. Remove 2 of Red Raven's Rally Dice. If you do this game, she has Steel Energy, Colossal, and Cosmic team ability. Tell us how you really feel Raven as a trait. Sideline active. Ooh. When a friendly character of 40 points or more with the Teen Titans keyword is KO'd, after resolutions, you may generate Red Raven from your sideline on click number 4 and that character's square. If the KO'd character was named Raven, you may generate Red Raven on click number 1 instead. Oh, that's awesome as far as a mechanic on how you get her onto the map. Very cool. Smack, Charge, and Flurry. Can't a person get a decent non-dancing breakfast around here? It's not everybody's favorite movie. It's just yours, you jerk. Yeah, in Teen Titans Go, Red Raven is just angry all the time. She destroys anything that has like the name Father on it. She, because of Trigon, but she loves movies and she will just chill with the Titans even though she's like full of rage. So there you go. She's got Mystics, she's got Titans. Her rally die, of course, is opposing attack rolls. If you see there on the front, it's got that red background. We haven't really talked about that. Green, blue, or red are the different rally die and how they're activated. So friendly attack rolls for blue, opposing attack rolls for red, and green is all attack rolls. I think we've seen each of them actually in this set so far. So you can go and attribute that to whoever we have pulled. Yeah, so Red Raven, that's awesome. She loves movies, loves watching movies. One of the only things that can chill her out. But if there's anything that's got like father in the name, she just immediately destroys the whole thing. And I got to tell you, like I think I talked about just how powerful these characters can be. Teen Titans OG versus Teen Titans Go. The Animaniacs version of the Titans are just indestructible, kind of, like really basically. And Teen Titans Go to the movie is great. It's so funny, very self-deprecating. The Teen Titans Go people are very good at making fun of themselves as well as every other comic book trope that there is out there in the world. But at the end of it, there's an extra scene at the end of Teen Titans Go to the movies where the original Teen Titans come out of a portal and they're like, whoa, we're back. And then the next movie is Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. And what ends up happening is the two Trigons from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go team up together. And then they start having a dispute late in the movie. And the Teen Titans Go version just eats the Teen Titans OG Trigon. I swear to God, and I forgot I had my Trigon HeroClix. I was going to come and have it on the table because I was hoping I'd get to talk about this. Yeah, eats that Trigon and then gets all of his power and then is like nigh unstoppable. And then it's, you know, Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go team up together to take down Trigon, keep all the universes from ending. And it's really pretty funny. It's worth a watch. But when the Teen Titans Go version can just eat the Teen Titans OG version, you know that they are just nigh indestructible and they are just crazy, crazy powerful. The other version of Trigon I want to talk about real quick, Tiny Titans. Guys, do yourself a favor. Go read Tiny Titans. It is so fun. It's comic strippy. It's short stories about the Teen Titans characters, but if they were in like preschool or elementary school. And Trigon is in that. Slade is the principal. Darkseid is the lunch lady. Trigon is Raven's dad, and he's constantly like babysitting other kids. It's so funny, and there's so many Easter eggs in there for real comic fans. If you want some light reading that's really funny, Tiny Titans, really cool. All right, anyway, Scrappy-Doo is the chase for the set. Let's go ahead and look at the card. Scrappy-Doo, always very angry in the cartoons. Always wants to put his dukes up, like 40-style dukes, like boxing. I like he's got this little run to him on this sculpt. He's so tiny, guys. I'm sorry if you can't really see him all that well, but the sculpt's great. Mystery Inc. Animal Celebrity Detective, set number 62. Let Me Atom, sideline active. When a friendly character with a shared keyword of 60 points or less is KO'd, after resolutions, you may generate Scrappy-Doo from your sideline on click number 3. Oh, crap, just like Red Raven. In that character square, if the KO'd character had the Mystery Inc. keyword, you may generate Scrappy-Doo on click number 1 instead. That's exactly what Red Raven does for the Titans. Flim Flam Scams and Van Ghoul's advice. When Scrappy-Doo hits, choose one to last until your next turn. Hit characters can't be given free actions. Hit characters gain immobile. Okay. Fearless Pup, toughness. Scrappy-Doo takes a maximum of 1 damage from characters with the monster or mystical keyword. Okay, playing very well in the theme of Mystery Inc. Experimental Goggles has Close Combat Expert and Outwit. Turn it over here. He's only 4 clicks long, 25 points. Charge, he's got those special powers. Scooby Apocalypse number 4, significant appearance. I can't say that I have read that particular issue, but here you go. Scrappy-Doo. I wish he had that stop for all not stop, but that damage reducer for all the damage. He talks a big game. He's a very tough pup. But there you go. There's the chase. Scrappy-Doo. Okay, all right. What we're going to do now is move on to the miniatures game. Let's just get right into it. Miniatures game, I tell everybody all the time, perfect way if you are looking to get new players into the game, if you're looking to create a new scenario for existing players, this miniatures game is the way to do it. You're going to get inside everything you need to play the game of HeroClix, and let's just get right to it. I love the Cyborg and Beast Boy sculpts, first and foremost, okay? It's a really, really nice box. The maps are going to be different than your normal maps. They are going to be hard cardboard instead of the paper foldables that we saw on day 3. Was that yesterday when I showed you Shaggy? But you're going to get these really cool scenario cards. You're going to get all the tokens you need. You get a full-on rule book. Boom. Rule book. Okay. You get powers and abilities card. Boom. This is a Batman team-up powers and abilities card. It's got all the information you need on it. You get 2 of them, one for you and one for a friend. Awesome. Okay, you get all the action tokens and item tokens you could need to play a full-on game of HeroClix. We love the little paper tokens, of course. You get a ton of cards. And, you get little bystander tokens? DC Comics Jinx, DC Comics Gizmo. What, Darkseid? Oh, heck yeah. Here, let's go top down for a second. You get all of these little tokens on the side. Deathstroke, Darkseid, Scrappy-Doo, Blackfire, Jinx, and Gizmo. Very cool. I didn't expect those. We'll see what they do. Kind of probably scenario-specific tokens there. Maybe you're spawning them a certain way. Who knows? The maps, very difficult to show you guys, the maps. You might be able to go online and see what they are, but it looks like Game Show Indoor is one of the maps. And then what would be on the other side? Let's see what I can do here, guys, to show you the maps. It's always very awkward me trying to show you these giant cardboard maps, but they're very good. They don't wrinkle. You never have your characters falling over like you might on the paper maps if you never unfold them. But you can see Game Show Indoor there. Really thick cardboard. Pretty great. What's the other one? It looks like maybe like a Coney Island or a pier or a beach, maybe. Maybe like Santa Monica Pier or something like that. Let me see if I can find a name anywhere. Haunted Pier. Oh, that's cool. So very much like a Scooby-Doo location. You can see a Ferris wheel on there. You can see some sand castles that have been built right on this one, like there. Okay, cool. So, Haunted Pier, Game Show. Those two locations are the maps. Now we'll take a look at... We've seen most of these sculpts already, so the guys that we've already pulled, I'm not going to take out, but I'm going to bring out Cyborg. I don't know if we'll pull him tomorrow. Beast Boy, we haven't seen yet. You do have Raven and Starfire and Robin, who we've seen. Daphne, we haven't seen yet. I'll pull her out. Fred, we haven't seen yet. I will pull him out. Everybody else I'm going to leave in there, and you can see them all on the big shot here. You get a pair of dice, and you know, and then you get this thing that nobody should eat. This thing right here. It keeps freshness, but it says do not eat. So who wanted to eat that? Who at some point was like, what's this little bag of crystals, of like little like bean bag filled crystal things? I think I want to eat this. They look good to me. I don't know, but it says do not eat. So please, guys, do not eat that thing. Okay. These are really cool. These are your scenario cards. We'll look at those in just a moment. We'll pull these sculpts back. We'll take a look at all their cards just very quickly. Oh, shoot. We do have, which we still haven't seen another one of, and I don't know how you get them. Here's another couple of the mystery case file cards. So maybe we should look at those first, okay? You get a couple of mystery case file cards. The first one is the Planispheric Disc mystery card. During forced construction, you may include any number of mystery cards on your sideline. All mystery cards are unique. Each mystery card has a list of keywords and a clue effect that allows the card to gain a clue token. When a clue effect is triggered, place a clue token on that card. Multiple mystery cards have the same clue effect. You may only place a clue token on one of these cards when that named clue effect is triggered. Each mystery card has effects that may be used while the number of clue tokens on that card is equal to or greater than the number listed in the parentheses next to that effect. All clue effects and all named effects have sideline active. Boom. Turn it over. The Planispheric Disc. Clue effect. Scooby Gang. Keywords, Detective, and Mystery Inc. When a friendly character with a listed keyword uses Perplex to target an opposing character after resolutions, gain 1 clue token. Okay? Pretty easy. Perplex. Good. Suspect. 3 clue tokens. Friendly characters can use improved movement, elevated terrain. Case closed. 6 clue tokens. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose a friendly character and roll a d6. Move the chosen character up to the result. So once you get enough clue effect tokens on this card, you can start getting free movement at the beginning of your turn. Awesome. Kind of like free sidestep or super sidestep, I suppose. So that is the Scooby Gang one. The next one is called Raven's Spellbook. Unlocking Raven's Spellbook. Oh, very cool. There's a whole episode about that, actually. There's a few episodes about Raven's Spellbook. Clue effect, Teen Titans Go. So if you have Teen Titans or detective keywords, you can trigger this clue effect. Teen Titans Go. When a friendly character with a listed keyword hits one or more opposing characters, just hits somebody. After resolutions, gain 1 clue token. Case closed. Each opposing character can only be given 1 free action during their turn. If you have 9 tokens on this, well, I mean, geez Louise. I mean, just hitting a character gets you a token, but you got to get 9 of them, and then you can limit those characters that could outwit or perplex or anything that's free. If they could do multiples of those things, you can limit them. Okay, those are our 2 mystery case files. I don't know how many of these we're going to get, guys, in this set. We haven't pulled one. I haven't seen one in the boosters. So I wish I had more information for you, but I do not. All right, let's look at these hero cards really quickly. Oh my gosh, yeah. So the deal is you're going to have 2 cards for each of the characters. One of the cards is going to have powers on it, and one of the cards is going to be just a more simplified version of that card. That way, players who have never really played the game before can play just a listed powers only dial of their favorite heroes. Boom. The other one, they have a split dial, so these dials would be kind of split in half. The other one will have special powers. So if you have a friend, or if you like me and you have a kid who has been playing kind of like the Kid Gloves version of the game where it's just listed powers only, then you can upgrade to these second dials for all of these characters. And you'll see these cards in just a moment that have special powers and do different things that are a little more complicated to start to step them up into an area where they can just finally play like run the full gamut of playing HeroClix. So we will take a peek at all of these cards right here. I guess we will take a look at Cyborg first, because we haven't seen a Cyborg period yet. So we'll look at his 2 cards here. See on the left there, you've got the special power free card. The other one, 110B, they both have Teen Titans, Armor, Celebrity, and Robot keywords. We'll flip them over here in just a moment. Mr. Boom Boom Disaster. That's a great... Mr. Boom Boom, Cyborg calls himself Mr. Boom Boom Blaster, Mr. Boom Boom Disaster. He calls himself a bunch of Woo Baby, the High-Tech Master. Yeah, that's part of the Teen Titans Go rap there. He's got Running Shot and Force Blast with Mr. Boom Boom Disaster, and Poison and Pulse Wave with Woo Baby, the High-Tech Master. You can turn him over, and you see that's how the dials will be split there. If you've never played the game before, boom. And then the special powers come in on the second dial. The A version is 25 points. The B version is 40 points. All right, next up. Oh, we can take a good look at him too. Here, there you go, Cyborg. Oh, he's awesome. I kind of want to just put him over here on top of this Cyborg's head. Let's see if he can balance there. Yeah, there he is. All right, Cyborg on Cyborg action. Okay, guys, he's on him. Whatever, stop it. Okay, Robin, A and B. Take a look at the cards there. The B version has Robin in Charge. Ha! These are all lyrics from the Teen Titans Go to the Movies rap. Oh, that's awesome. That's so great. Crack an egg on it, caw-caw. Incapacitate and Smoke Cloud. Robin in Charge is Charge and Running Shot. I play this song for my kids all the time. Let's see if I can remember the line of the rap real quick. Robin's the leader. Robin's in charge. And then Cyborg goes, Robin, show him your baby hands. And he goes, no, Robins are large. That's the end of that rap line there. And he's like, no, seriously, those are some real baby hands, man. He's like, no, they're huge, they're big. Just keep going. And they're rapping on a roof while a balloon villain is like wrecking the entire city. Anyway, Teen Titans Go is weird, guys. Look at the back of the dials here. Pretty solid, leadership all the way down. He's got a reverse or a climbing dial. He's got 12 attack up front with only 1 damage. But the back end, he's got a 10 with 3 damage. I wish that was flipped a little bit, but I think that would be too much for a 40-point dial. So there you go. 20 and 45 for the Robins. Beast Boy. Boom. Take a look at his card there. The A version has some charge and blades, claws, fangs, and toughness. The B version has a special attack power. It can change straight up to any animal. Blades, claws, fangs, and steel energy. Licking my wounds, literally. Regeneration and super senses. Can change straight up into an animal. Animal. Yes, any animal. Okay, boom. There you go. Take a look at the dials. We're done. Moving on. Whew. This miniatures game has so much in it, man. Starfire is next. You see the A and the B there. The Star, the Fire, the Live, the Wire, the Alien Princess in her alien attire. I know all these words, y'all. Energy Explosion. When Starfire uses it and hits after resolutions, heal Starfire. Whoa. And all adjacent friendly characters 1 click. That's awesome. Shamalama Moo Moo and Power and Enhancement. Okay. There we go. Let's turn it over. Take a look at their... Some of these are really good. That Starfire is actually really good on the back there. Okay, moving right along into Raven. Okay. Raven A, Raven B. Raven B has a special attack power, teleport, and magical powers. We adios. Telekinesis. When Raven uses it after resolutions, remove an action token from the placed character. And Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos, of course. Shape change. Once per game, choose a character with the Teen Titans keyword in your KO area. If you do, generate that character on its starting click and your opponent scores them immediately instead of when they're KO'd. Ooh. Not a fan of giving your opponents free points, but is it worth it? Can you mop up with who you bring back onto the board? Protected Outwit. Take a look at the back here. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos. There you go. Teleport and magical powers, we adios. There you go. That's Raven. And that is all of the Teen Titans. So now we'll move into Mystery Inc. They all have their own split dials. We'll try and do this as quickly as possible here. Velma, you can see the front of the card. She's got a special movement power. My glasses, I can't find my glasses. Sidestep, improved movement through figures. When Velma uses sidestep after resolutions, you may knock back all adjacent opposing characters 2 squares. That's awesome. Jinkies, teamwork, outwit, and probability control. Look at the back of the dial there. For both the A and the B, comes in at 25 and 40. Just like most of the characters that we've looked at here. 3 damage on Velma, though, on that 40-point line. And she's got that knockback as she's crawling around on the floor looking for her glasses. Daphne is next. Boom, that's the B version. Here's the A version. We've got I'm Not Afraid, You Shouldn't Be Either, Defend and Super Senses, and Willpower. Woo! Oh, it's okay, I brought snacks. Support. When Daphne uses it, increase the result of her roll by +1. Pretty cut and dry. Turn it over. Boom. Boom. And guys, don't worry, I'm not going to read all the scenario cards. I will show them to you, but you can pause and you can read for yourselves. I kind of don't want to be spoiled as to what the scenario is. I think I'm going to want to play it myself, fresh, and so I don't want to read it all. Here we go with Fred, the A and the B. Fred has the Teen Titans, no problem. Charge and Flurry. Let them have it. Exploit weakness and leadership. Wait a minute. Are they versing each other? I thought they were working together. That's right. You know, usually you have heroes and villains when you deal with a set like this. Today, you have heroes and heroes. So some kind of comic misunderstanding has our heroes facing off against each other somehow, some way, I believe. Shaggy. They both have Mystery Inc., Celebrity, and Detective keywords. If you want to see any of the other keywords, you can just pause on some of the cards I showed. Has a movement power like, no way, man. Did you say Scooby Snack? Leap, climb, sidestep, and stealth. And has like Yum as a special damage power, empower, and perplex. Boom, boom, boom. Last but not least, the man himself, Scooby-Doo A and Scooby-Doo B. His B has a special movement power powered by Scooby Snacks, Reggie, Scooby Racks, Charge and Stealth, and Scooby-Doo Kung Fu, of course. You've seen Scooby-Doo in a karate gi more than twice, probably. Close combat expert and shape change. He has Growling, Scooby Zoom, One Tough Pup, Master of Doggy Disguise. You look at the back here. There we go. Boom. All right, that is all of the characters that are in the miniatures game. Pretty impressive. Like I said, just a great entry point for players who have never played before. But these scenarios that I'm about to put out here are really what separates it for the players who have been playing the game for a while but want a fresh take on HeroClix. So here we go. There's A, Game Showdown. B, Escape the Set. And again, you can pause it and read these for yourself. I don't want to spoil it for me. Escape the Set, Mystery Inc. Combat Training. Oh, it looks like Beast Boy turned into Scooby there. That's fun. Mystery Training. Scenario E. And scenario F, yes, of course, let's see who's really behind this, because up until this point, I am guessing our heroes have been fighting each other until the very end. And maybe that's when those villain tokens come into play. But there you have it. Whew, that was the miniatures game. It looks great. I love all the different takes on the characters. I love the scenario that, you know, these heroes are now fighting against each other, and they shouldn't be, and then they figure it out at the end. That's a lot of fun. We saw some new sculpts. We saw some fresh sculpts. Fred, Daphne, Beast Boy, and Cyborg, which we haven't pulled in the main set yet. So there you go. 2 more boosters. We got a chase today. We got some more. I got another ring today. We did the whole miniatures game. I feel like I got to say thank you for coming on this journey with me and sticking with me through this. I have so much to share with y'all this holidays. It is a ho-ho HeroClix holiday for sure, and I am amped. I hope you guys are as well. Thank you for sticking around and watching. Tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite figure pulled so far? What are you most excited to play? Yeah, it doesn't have to be meta. It doesn't have to be anything. It could just be the fact that you love the character, you've never seen that character before, or they're your favorite character, and this is a really cool iteration. Tell me in the comments below, what's your favorite thing? Thank you to WizKids for sending me all of this awesome stuff to share with you guys. Thank you to Hyper RPG, Joe on the 1 and 2s. Again, applause emojis down in the chat for Joe for sticking with me, because this unboxing series has been nuts already. And of course, the pre-release happens December the 28th. The official set release is January 11th. Make sure you call your local shops, your local gaming stores, your local comic shops, and find out when you can get your hands on your own set of this, your own brick, your own case, your own 3 cases. No matter how much you want of it, call them and make sure you go through them and support those brick and mortar stores, because they are the lifeblood of comics and gaming. They've been there for us for a long time, so let's be there for them. Speaking of being there for something, I hope you will be here tomorrow for day 5 of the unboxing. And until then, may all your rolls be critical hits. Peace.